second way that we want you to put in strong subjects is by avoiding what are termed nominalizations. Okay, the word is big and ugly in and of itself, so hopefully you'll remember it. It's hard to say. Nominalization. So what is a nominalization? A nominalization is when you take a verb and you make it into a noun. Let me give you an example. So here's the verb to consider, and we're going to make it into a noun. So now I've made a noun, consideration, out of my verb to consider. And it's not a person, it's not a place, it's sort of a thing, right? But it's not a very clear thing, and it's certainly not a thing. It's not like you've got some sort of consideration thing that's over here doing something actively as, my subject doing something with the verb. Instead, quite honestly, it's a wimpy subject. We want to get rid of it, but let me first put it into a sentence, and then I'll show you how we restructure the sentence to get rid of that wimpy nominalization. Okay, so here the verb to consider has been made into a noun, a nominalization, consideration. And the problem with this, there are really two problems with using verbs that have been made into nominalization subjects. And the first problem that I already mentioned is that consideration is not really something doing something else. So I don't have an actor of my action in this sentence. The second thing that's a problem with the sentence is that generally, when you take a nominalization and you've got that verb functioning as a noun, you've created a passive voice construction, right? It makes sense because I don't know who did what. Consideration was given. So wimpy, lame, yucky, let's go ahead and change it. So I'm going to take out the nominalization and I'm going to tell you who did what with the sentence. Now I've got a cool sentence. This is a strong sentence with an awesome subject, John. John's awesome, right? Clear, strong actor of the action. And here's my verb, functioning as a verb. John, underline it once, considered. John considered the proposal. So by taking out the nominalization, clarifying who did what, I take my wimpy sentence and I make it a nice, strong sentence.